back from the international break. Thank God for that. Chelsea versus Aston Villa. Let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to another match preview video. This is Chelsea versus Aston Villa. I'm really happy and excited to be back making content, having so many games to talk about. Before we get into any of that, make sure to subscribe to my channel. We're about to hit 10,000 subscribers, so you could be my 10,000 subscriber. It could be you, and send me a screenshot if you are, because I want to know who you are. So make sure to subscribe to my channel. I have so much content in the pipeline. It's absolutely insane. The calendar is booked, so I promise you won't regret it. Like this video as well, and let's get into the rest of this preview. Taking a look at this fixture, last year Chelsea actually failed to beat Aston Villa. We drew 1-1 with them at the Bridge, and then they were the last game of the season, and as many of us can probably remember, we had to beat them to secure top 4, and we lost 2-1, but we still were able to secure top 4. So I want to see a change. I want to see us beating this Villa side, and I really think that we can do that. So going off of that, looking at some team news for both sides. First, Aston Villa, they have both of the Emmys out. Emi Martinez and Emi Buendia are out. They have to quarantine, so that's a massive opportunity for Chelsea. Aston Villa won't have their starting goalkeeper, and we have the likes of Romelu Lukaku, and they also will be without Buendia, who's just such a machine. He can be very creative, really link up that midfield. He has a goal in him, he has an assist in them, so I do think that that is a big miss for Aston Villa that Chelsea are going to need to take advantage of. Looking at Chelsea's side, Lukaku was actually a bit of a worry, but Thomas Tuchel in his press conference said that Lukaku is 100% fit and ready to start. Who isn't fit is Christian Pulisic. He came off the men's national team game. Seems that he's going to be out for around 10 days. I hope he has a speedy recovery. Really unfortunate for Christian Pulisic, because it feels like just when he scores a goal or he's gonna get into some form, he gets injured. But guys, I've seen a lot about selling Christian. He's only 22. I would give him some time, see if he can string together some days, some fitness. Let's see. Another player that's out is N'Golo Kante. I don't know why he went on international duty. It seemed that he was injured during the Liverpool game. He came off, still went on international duty. Seems like still injured, and so he is not going to be available either. We also have Thiago Silva, who's a bit of a question mark. He did not go on international duty, and now he may be banned because he would have had to quarantine if he went on international duty, so it really doesn't make much sense. Thomas Tuchel in his press conference said it doesn't really make much sense, but we don't know what's going to happen with Thiago Silva. Right now it's totally up in the air, and we're going to find out at the very last moment. Also, Reece James is out serving a 1-match suspension after his red card against Liverpool, so he will also not be available, which makes this team selection very interesting. Looking at my predicted lineup for this game, definitely going to have Mendy in goal, and then the defensive options really are quite interesting because we don't know if Thiago Silva is available, but I don't think he's going to start. Then you have Reece James, who's out, so you have to fill in that spot. And then you also have the likes of Alonso versus Chilwell. I really feel that it can go either way. So looking at this right wing back spot, I opted to put Aspie. And why? Because I feel like Azpilicueta has been absolutely phenomenal this season, and I really want to see Chalobah play again. I really want to give him that chance. Could we perfectly see Callum in as a right wing back, in the right wing back role, and have Aspie play as a right center back? Yes, perfectly. We have so much depth, there's so much room for selection, and that's what Thomas Tuchel is going to do. But if I had to predict, I think that Chalobah has been a bit unlucky not to get into the starting 11, so I think that he probably deserves a chance to play again, and for those reasons I would put Aspie at right wing back, Chalobah at right center back. think Christensen will play the center back of the three, and then Rudiger on the left center back position. Then we get into left wing back role, and it's hard because Marcos Alonso really hasn't put a foot wrong. He's had a fantastic start to the season, but is he your starting left wing back? Probably not. Ben Chilwell has been phenomenal. He had an incredible performance in the Champions League final. I just feel like he's a bit unlucky to find himself out on the fringes again. It could be a good game for him to start, to get some minutes into his legs, but then Alonso has been playing so well. So do you bench Alonso? Really, I could see going 50-50. I would start either of these players. I feel very comfortable with both of them. It could be a good match for Tuchel to start ahead of difficult fixtures against Tottenham and City. But if you want to keep with consistency, maybe you go for Alonso. Honestly, this one is a complete coin toss for me. Next up is the midfield. N'Golo Kante is not available to play, so we're left with Jorginho, Kovacic, and Saul. This is exactly why we have Saul this season, is because we needed that extra player in case somebody gets injured, because there are a lot of games. So this is perfect timing. I personally think that we're going to see Jorginho and Kovacic start. I don't think that we're going to see Saul start a Chelsea game. I think that maybe he's going to come off of the bench to get some minutes, to try to get some chemistry with the team, but so that he doesn't have the pressure of starting this Chelsea game. Ahead of them, I think that Mason Mount is going to start. He's one of the first names on the team sheet for me, just incredibly consistent. He's adding some assists to his name as well, so I think he's going to be really important to breaking down that Villa side. Starting up front, of course, we have Romelu Lukaku. He's fit. I think that he's definitely going to be starting. I think he could bag a goal or two against Aston Villa. And maybe surprisingly to some, maybe not to others, I would give Timo Werner a start. Kai Havertz has been starting ahead of Timo Werner, but Timo has 3 goals in his 3 international break games. He did miss a sitter, but I feel like this Lukaku and Timo energy could really be something. I feel like Lukaku could be the type of partner that Timo Werner needs in order to really excel in this side. I think his speed could be very useful. I think he just needs to get more confidence. Hopefully he's gotten a bit after the international break. So I think it's a perfect time to play Timo Werner. And I saw the stat, I think he had 15 assists in all comps last season. Like, he's gone extremely under the radar. So personally, I think that we should start Timo Werner. And then if he's not working out, if he's not connecting with Lukaku, who hasn't gotten a goal contribution, then you can bring on the legs of Kai Havertz or Hakim Ziyech or Callum Hudson-Odoi, because Chelsea just have so much squad depth. Overall, I think that this should be a pretty straightforward win for Chelsea. Aston Villa are a good side, but I just think that they're in a bit of inconsistent form right now. I think that we can take advantage of some of the players that they have missing, and then we can get revenge on not having beaten them last year as well. So I really do think that Chelsea can win this game. I'm gonna go for a 2-0 score prediction. And as for goal scores, I mean, I never get it right. I don't think I've gotten goal scores right once. I get to go for Lukaku and Werner, but honestly, who even knows, you guys? Who knows? As long as we win, I'm happy. So let me know what you thought of this match preview. Who's in your starting 11? What you think the score is gonna be? I want to know it all. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but subscribe to my channel. Let me hit 10,000 subscribers. And yeah, keep tuned for all of the content that I've been planning over this international break. Until next time, guys, I'm out.